All right, so there's this new crypto project called Plasma that is just blowing up everywhere. Today, we're going to figure out exactly why. We're digging deep into some great research from Handsome Finance to really understand the massive hype. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, let's just dive right in with the biggest, boldest claim people are making about Plasma, and that is that it could replace the crypto giant XRP. For years, XRP has been seen as the go-to for fast, bank-friendly payments. So this is a huge claim. And look, if that actually happens, the source material is projecting a potential, get this, 66.6x return from its current price. I mean, a number like that, it's definitely grabbing everyone's attention, right? It's pure headline fuel. But the real question is there any substance behind that number? So here's the TLDR, the crucial point you gotta get. Plasma isn't trying to be the next Bitcoin or do a million different things. Nope. It has one super specific mission to be the absolute best network for stablecoins. We're talking about those digital dollars, the cryptos that are pegged to a real-world currency. But look, to really understand why Plasma is making such big waves, you first have to get why stablecoins themselves are becoming this massive deal. This is way bigger than just crypto. We're talking about global finance. And this is where things get really interesting, because it's about way more than just tech. Stablecoins are being framed here as a tool for global economic power. I mean, think about it. Whoever owns the currency owns the power, right? If the US can make the digital dollar the standard, that helps maintain its dominance. Plus, on a totally different level, it gives people in countries with crazy high inflation a stable currency to use. It's a huge deal on multiple fronts. And listen, this isn't just some theory from crypto Twitter. This quote is from a former chairman of the CFTC, a top official. They see this as a key strategy for the United States, a way to ensure American dominance in the digital world. That is the high-stakes game that Plasma is stepping into. Okay, so with that huge context in mind, where does Plasma fit into all of this? Well, it's positioning itself as the perfect solution, the ideal infrastructure for this whole trillion-dollar industry. First up, there's a key piece of tech we gotta talk about. Plasma is EVM-compatible. Now, that might sound technical, but the source explains it brilliantly. Think of EVM as the Android of the crypto world. Just about every developer knows how to build for it. So because Plasma uses this familiar system, developers can jump right in and start building apps on day one. It's a massive head start. And that compatibility lets them do something really smart with their business model. See, the old model for blockchains was to charge you high fees on every single transaction, maybe $3 to $5 a pop. Plasma flips that completely on its head. They make transactions ultra low cost, sometimes even free for users. So how do they make money? From all the apps and businesses that get built on top of their chain. It's a totally different approach. Okay, it's a great theory, a great model, but is it actually working? Well, the source points to a massive, totally viral launch as proof that yes, it absolutely is. I mean, the numbers from the get-go are just incredible. Plasma launched with a market cap of $2.5 billion. And get this, the network went live with over $1 billion in funds already deposited on day one. And it hasn't slowed down. That number has now grown to over $5.5 billion in what's called total value locked. That's a key metric for trust and usage in crypto. And frankly, those numbers are just staggering for a new project. So this explosive growth, it's not happening in a vacuum. It's backed by some of the biggest names you can imagine in finance and crypto. We're talking about Peter Thiel, the co-founder of PayPal. And maybe even more important, Paulo Arduino. He's the CEO of Tether, the world's largest stablecoin. And Plasma is reportedly the only company he's personally invested in. That's a massive vote of confidence. All this momentum presents two clear potential opportunities for anyone who's interested. First, you can invest in Plasma directly, right? Just purchase the main Plasma token on an exchange. Or, second, you could try to trade the ecosystem. That means speculating on the smaller, brand new tokens being created on the Plasma blockchain. It's a different kind of play for sure. So, when you put it all together, Plasma has the narrative, it has the big name backers, and it definitely has the launch momentum. It just leaves us with this one final question. Is this a genuine revolution in digital finance, or is it just the latest, greatest wave of crypto hype? Time will tell.